How does my personality promote my self-confidence? I think I'm a really positive person. I have a lot of really good self-talk. I talk to myself in a positive way, and I like to have fun with our guys. And I think that just if you're a positive person and you really have like a good outlook on life to go along with your ability, you're gonna have a lot of self-confidence because you're not always having a negative outlook. Um, I think that like I'm a deep thinker, and so it helps me in the way that I can have a lot of mental preparation for whatever I'm going to do and think about the outcome so I'm confident in the decisions that I make. I think number two, how does your personality deter your self confidence? Being a deep thinker sometimes has its disadvantages as well, where I'm thinking, well, what if the defense decides to do this, or what if they're going to do that and smash blitz me, or something like that can make me think, question some of the plays that I might want to run, or some of the decisions that might want to make within a game, just because I'm always thinking about, well, what if? And so sometimes being a deep thinker has negative aspect. Number three, identify several reasons why an understanding of a participant's or a player's personality would be useful to you as a coach. I think that understanding that everybody is really unique, and the way that you talk to one person with a type A personality might not be the way that you want to talk to another person with a type B personality. Um, the way that athletes respond to uh, uh, positive coaching and encouragement might be different than somebody that you need to kind of give a little kick in the butt to get them going, because they're a little bit more laid back, or they need a little bit more of a firm leadership. Some guys like myself, I want success for myself so bad that any negative like talking to me is just bringing me down more than I need. I need somebody to kind of be like, hey, you got this, come on. So I think that is important. Understanding how players think and how their personality is, so that you know how to talk to them, you know how to push them in the right direction. Number four, what components of your personality do you find relatively stable traits? I think I'm really laid back, and I get along with almost everybody, and whether that be in a really high intense situation during a game and I'm out there on the field with other guys, I can still have some sportsmanship, pick guys up, and it's kind of unwavering. It takes a lot for me to really get pushed over the edge and get mad, whether it's in my own personal life or whether I'm coaching or on the field. Number five, what components of your personality do you find to change according to particular circumstances? I think that how outgoing I am can change depending on the moment. I am not really outgoing in a lot of certain social situations where there's not a lot of people, and maybe some people might think of that as he's stuck up. But once they get to know me, they just realize that he just doesn't want to talk. He's more shy, because when you see me on the field, or I'm in a environment that's really familiar to me or that I have some knowledge in, I'm gonna be more talkative. I'm gonna express my opinion more, and I have some leadership amongst the guys and or coaches in the room. So I think there's two parts to me that depends on the situation that I'm in. If I'm gonna talk a lot and really be a strong voice in the room, or if I'm just gonna let everybody do their thing and have a good time. I'm not the life of the party. Um, Number six, what what are your thoughts when you consider that God gives you the strength to do all things? I think that it's something that comes within yourself. You can have the confidence to know that God's always with you, no matter the outcome, no matter what you're doing. If you're going to take a chance, you always have Him there with you. So um, nothing's too great, and all you can do is try your best, and you willing to take chances and do some things with God on your side. Number seven, do you agree that having confidence not in yourself will actually give you more freedom and peace. I don't agree with that because I think that if 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 you don't have confidence in yourself, and as it says in the quote here, we're not what does it say? We're not responsible for the results. I think that we are responsible for the results. We've been provided with certain things in our lives, and it's up to us to capitalize on those things. If I'm not responsible for the results of this class and I'm just going to pray on it, then I'm not going to wind up being very successful. And God might be with me, but at the end of the day, I'm responsible for my own actions. And I think that having confidence in yourself to go on the field and perform in an athletic environment is a really clear example of that, where if I prepare all week for something and I know that I have confidence in myself and I know I'm going to make the right decisions on the field and I have confidence in my ability because I prepared the right way, that I'm going to expect successful results. Whereas if somebody is just going to hope and think, hey, well, God's on my side and I'm at peace with that, well, that's fine for you, but you're not doing everything in your power. You're not taking the responsibility upon yourself. And I think that's fine to each their own. But for me personally, I have confidence in myself to do those things. And by having God on my side, because He gives me strength to do all things, I can go out and be successful. Thanks, guys. Hope to hear your responses and hope you're having a good week.